you can believe it, I'm actually looking at orchids here on January 2nd in Canada. Fen orchids is what these are called. They used to be called Losel's twayblade, but they're not an actual twayblade. They're the Fen orchid now. They've been renamed. Now, here, I'll show you very closely. You gotta crouch down. See here? This with the bulbs on it. That's the Fen orchid. Those are the bulbs left over from when it was flowering. And that's how you can find orchids in the winter. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. Yeah, and you can also tell it's an orchid because if you follow it down to the base here, and if you look really carefully, you can see the sort of bulbous sort of area where the roots go and where the stems come out of. You can see that big bulbous area. And if I took that out of the ground, I'm not going to, but you could see that it's actually still alive, and you could see the green parts of it. And here's another one over here. See, there it is there. The Losel's twayblade, now known as the Fen orchid. Thin stem. See the remnants actually at the base of the leaves sometimes. You can see that on the last one. There's the basal sort of bulb there. See? Over there. Some of the orchids in Ontario, you can also see the leaves, which are green throughout the whole winter. Like rattlesnake plantain and putty root, you can see the leaves and they stay green. But this one, and other species like lady slipper, you have to be on the lookout really carefully for these little bits, these leftovers. The plant is still alive from the bulb down here. It will come back from that bulb in the spring or the summer. Lovely to see on a nice cold January day. First orchid of the year for me. Now the funny thing about the Fen orchid, or Losel's twayblade, is that I've actually only ever seen it like that, sort of in the winter or very early spring. I've only ever seen the remnants of the plant and the bulb. I've never actually seen it in the summer alive or flowering, so I'll definitely have to come back here. I want to see those when they're out properly. But for now, let's just keep going and seeing what we can see here. It's a nice forest, nice mixed forest here. Mostly deciduous trees, but some nice stands of cedar as well. So we'll see what we can find here. All right.